Hey, this is Paul, your average DIY guy, back with you with my second video on me redoing my kitchen cabinets. The other video was about the cabinet door that I started with. This is it, I believe. I resanded everything. I made sure not to damage the veneer here. I got in all the nooks and crannies to get practically every stain particle off it. On the back here, I resanded everything nice. I made sure inside the little veneer not to go against the grain like all woodworkers know. I tried my best to not do that, and I did pretty well. And then I used the 150 sandpaper to sand it down, and then 400 because I like to do an extreme job when I do something. At least I try anyway. So this door is done. I need to resand it again and then tack cloth and everything before I put the stain on and put the stain on. And I have to figure out what my wife's going on with that. All the hardware, I have these old ones. I realized that they are only like antique brass, not shiny brass, and I could shine them up, but I bought some new ones for at least half of the cabinets I have. They look nicer than this, but they're about as dark as these old ones that are oily and everything. So I might just use the new ones. This is another cabinet I did, cabinet door I did. Sanded it all pretty well. I don't need to glue anything down. I got everything in the back. This one I still need to sand all the stain off, more or less. This one I used my orbital sander. As you can tell, I wasn't having to do by hand to do most of it because the orbital sander got into it, so that was good for me because it doesn't leave the mark. And then the inside I'm gonna have to do by hand. I got a little one, a corner one. That'll probably get this, but those are coming along. Since I'm not going to have the same hardware, I'm going to have to fill these holes in, like in the cabinets, and redo it. But the cabinet doors are coming pretty well along. I have been doing the walls of the cabinets a little bit at a time. I've been trying to make sure that I don't go too deep, like I said before, because the veneer of the plywood, it's going to be thin in some places probably, and because it's old. Like the other parts, I have to make sure that I'm careful on the doors. The wood face itself will be easy. See, the cabinet, I could do these just fine. I can sand the insides. I'm going to put new paper and everything, so I don't care about that. Go along the insides, because it's just mainly this one part of the board. Then the edging board, I had to sand down. I still haven't finished this part of the cabinet. This part of the cabinet, I don't know, I had some stripper that wasn't working properly for some reason, and I got that Jasco a stripper for just stains and varnish, which it works a lot better. It looks better now. I don't want to sand anymore because it started frilling and going too far here for some reason, because it's older, but it'll look okay when I put a dark finish on it. But it looks pretty good the way I got it, considering it's 50 years old. I did this side. I didn't realize I went kind of too far. Not bad. It looks a little bit thin, but I'm going to redo the whole kitchen with a darker color, so everything will come up. It started showing the layer below, but what can you do? If anything, if I have to, I'll get a pine, the sheeting and iron it on and redo the surface that way. Come over here. I redid this side. It came out well. I didn't go too far, but I got all the stain out. I made it look nice. All the grain looks nice. I did the side. So when this is done, it'll look really well. I did the sign right the other day. I haven't sanded it yet, but I stripped all the varnish and a lot of the stain off. And this is what I'm talking about, that I don't know why they put paneling here. I think I read up that I can get this off and put more stain on it and darken it. If anything, I'll have to put that thin veneer on. So that's my progress so far. So when I go to the next step of having all the cabinets stripped, I'll make another video and let all you guys know. So I hope you like it. I want to be detailed as possible. I would like to have, new subscribers. I'm just a beginner like anybody else can be, but I'm going to get better as time. I like to be rich and famous like all these other YouTube videos, and, have fame and fortune and all that, but it's mostly, I like to improve my subscriber base. I'd like to progress in getting better with videos and making more content. There's a lot of things that I've personally redone in my house, like this table, which I've redone a couple times, which I'm going to have to do again. But please like, please subscribe, please share. I'd like to get more subscribers. And so thank you. This is Paul, the average DIY guy, signing out for now. Until video number 3, I'll talk to you later.